All right, guys, let's go live. My name is Sarah Try, and we're going to talk a little bit about how I have built this amazing six-figure plus income from home in a purposeful, inspiring career that I get to be surrounded by the most amazing people and just live an awesome life. Like I really sometimes have to pinch myself. Honestly, I really, truly do. Just this life I live. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a lot of work. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in my business, and I spent a lot of time on it, but I never regret any time I put into this business because it is so rewarding and empowering to take your future in your own hands, and it's so rewarding to help others do the same. So today I'm just going to talk to you about how I built my business and what I've done to build my business. And I'm going to be screen sharing my slides. So you're not going to see me directly like this on the entire presentation. You're mostly going to see slides, but I wanted you to see my face here to connect my voice with my face. And then I'll come back at the end and just kind of wrap things up. This should be about 30 minutes. I'm going to try really hard to do it in 30 minutes. So we're going to work on that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm super excited you're here. I know you are a busy person. We all are, right? We all have busy lives. So it's really cool that you're here and that you see the opportunity and the potential in owning your own business and being your own boss. So I'm really excited that you have an open mind and that you're open about all of this. So thank you for that, and thank you for taking the time out of your evening. So without further ado, let's do this. So let me just get a little screen share action going on. Okay, so here we go. So make a real change. Like I talked about, this is really truly about making a change in your life. And since starting this business and doing it part-time and now full-time, it's truly changed my life. It really, truly has. So let's talk about it. So let's just meet me and learn a little bit about me first. So again, my name is Sarah Try, and I am a certified holistic health coach. I graduated from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. It's an online school. It's an 11-month school where you get a certificate or a certification in holistic health and nutrition, and you learn how to be a holistic health coach. And I totally enjoyed everything about that course. I love that it was online. I love that the people that I met. I loved what I learned. I loved what I can do with the certificate. I don't actually take one-on-one clients right now. That's not part of my business model right now, but I know in the future it will be. And we'll talk a little bit about that. I'm also a Team Beachbody coach. So Team Beachbody is a network marketing company, and that's really what has grown my business, and I'm going to talk about that. And then I'm also a business mentor. So I'm an average girl from the Midwest. I grew up in Illinois, north of Chicago. Honestly, I'm just like everybody else, like totally just, got B's in school, like was never an overachiever. I was not the popular kid. I was a jock in high school, but, I never really had like tons and tons of friends. But I always knew that I liked people and I liked helping people. I'm a college grad from Illinois State University, was working on my MBA when I was working in corporate America. So I call myself a former corporate climber. I used to work at State Farm Insurance, which, I am a big fan of State Farm Insurance. They've done me well, and I worked for them for 8 years. They're actually a really great employer and company, and they have great values. And honestly, they taught me a lot. Like I got such great experience in the workforce. State Farm is a company where you become a lifer. If you've ever heard of that term, like you are going to work there for life. You're going to start your career there, and you're going to finish it there. The great thing about State Farm is you can wear a lot of hats. You can change careers within the company, and then that always was exciting to me. I always thought that I wanted to climb the corporate ladder. I always knew that I had something in me to lead people, and I guess that's why I wanted to climb the corporate ladder. So that's why I was a dreamer. I always had big dreams for my life, and I always wanted to influence and inspire and lead people. So climbing the corporate ladder was the closest thing I could get to that. And because working in corporate America is what I thought I was supposed to do. That's just what I did. Let's see here. That's a picture of me doing Insanity Asylum. That program is crazy. So if you ever get a chance to try that out, you should. So let's just talk about like what success is. So everybody has their own idea of success, but I really had to reframe success. So our ego always wants us to have this prestigious job title, such as manager or director or VP, right? So I had to reframe that job title to purpose. I had to reframe corporate salary to feeling good, a big house to time freedom, a fancy car to financial freedom. Keeping up with the Joneses versus meaningful relationships. That was huge for me. That was a big change to me. You know, health and wellness is success to me. And then unlimited earning potential is success to me. You know, when you work in a corporate job, you are a slave to that job. Whether you have freedom or not in that job, there is a max to what you can make. There always is. There was a cap on all of our salaries depending on what pay grade, what job class we were at State Farm. I never had unlimited earning potential. Doing what I do now, the sky is honestly the limit. Like there is a very, 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 very high limit. And it's not about money. Like this isn't about money or unlimited income. What it is about is it's about freedom, and it's about being able to live the life you want to live. So what does freedom look like to you? What does success look like to you? So if you were to be able to jump into my shoes and be where I am today as a successful Beachbody coach and holistic health coach, successful business owner and business mentor, making over 6 figures, working from home in your yoga pants every day, what would you do? What would satisfy you? Obviously, you would work on your business because you would have to be passionate about it to get to this point. But what else would you do? What else makes it appealing to you? What does that financial freedom, what does that time freedom look like to you? So I want you to think about that, reframing success. So reframe success to what it means to you, because we're always told what success should be. And that's there on the left-hand column. So you have to know your why. You have to know your reason why you're doing this. So when you become a business owner, it is one of the hardest things that you'll ever experience in your life, because you are going to have ups and downs every single day, multiple times a day. You are going to be told that nobody, you're going to be told many times that no, someone does not want to join your team, or no, someone does not want to work with you or have you as their health coach. So you have to have thick skin. You have to know your why. You have to have something that keeps you going. For me, my why is honestly to have time freedom, to have financial freedom, to do what I want when I want. And it's so funny. I haven't even looked at this slide in months, and I just said that, and it's the exact same thing that's on that slide. It just kind of gave me chills, because that's just what I strive for. That's my purpose. And it's okay to be selfish, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. But I do this for myself and for Adam, my boyfriend, my significant other, my better half. I do that for us because I want to inspire so many other people to do it for themselves. I want to show people that it's possible. You don't have to be a slave to a 9-to-5 job. You don't. Sorry, I'm getting choked up, but you don't have to be a slave. You don't have to do something that you hate. You don't have to wake up and hate going to work. You can actually be passionate about your work. You can be silly in love with everything you do every single day. Okay? So you have to know your why. You have to know why you want to get somewhere. For me, it's just being able to live the life I want. We want to travel, and I want to do yoga all over the world, and I want to be a yoga teacher and teach other people yoga and teach other people to live in the now and to release fear and to allow their path to open up, right? Okay, so what is your purpose? So how do you find your purpose? You can find your purpose by finding your passion. So think about what your passion is. Is it yoga? Is it fitness? Is it health coaching? Is it being a mom or dad? Is it running? Is it reading books? Is it writing blogs? What is your passion? Okay, what would you, and then you have to ask yourself, what would you love to do all day long and get paid for it? The caveat to that being, it must add value to the world. Okay, so if you think about what your passion is, and you're somehow related in the fitness industry, and you can relate that passion to like paying it forward and helping others, that's where Team Beachbody is going to really help you take whatever you're doing or your business to the next level. Why? Because Team Beachbody is all about ending the trend, and it's all about paying it forward, but it gives you a platform to do so. And we're going to talk about that. It gives you products. It gives you supplements. You have support from your team. So for me, when I found Team Beachbody, I didn't know it at first, but Team Beachbody helped me find my passion, helped me start to live my purpose. So just a really quick recommendation for reading is Danielle Laporte, Firestarter Sessions. It's amazing. She talks a lot about finding your purpose and your passion and listening to intuition and figuring out where you want to go and what you want to do in your life. And I just want you to know that, you know, Team Beachbody may not be for you, but it's such a cool thing that you're here listening to this. Because you have options. You know, I want you to feel what I'm saying to you, even though you can't see my face, but I want you to feel this, and I want you to really think about if this is something that you could feel passionate about. So anyway, so how I built my purpose. So number one, when I first got involved with Beachbody, I joined as a customer really first and started doing P90X. And it totally changed my life. Like, I'd been a runner my whole life, and I'd actually taught group fitness classes, but never really had the body that I wanted. As you can see, that what my before picture was on the right, and I was not overweight. Like, I was maybe, you know, I'm 5'7". At that point, I probably weighed 165, 167-ish in that Corona bikini. And then you can see here on the left, this was me, you know, after P90X, and you can tell, like, I'm not in perfect shape. Like, I'm not this hard fitness body, but you can tell how my physique has changed. Okay, so my physique has drastically changed. I think I lost 10 or 11 inches of P90X my first round and 10 pounds. So it wasn't a huge change, but man, I felt so much better. And when I was doing P90X, I found out that I could start a business telling other people about P90X and about other Beachbody programs. And I could help them, support them through the programs. So when I found this out, my heart fluttered like a butterfly. Like, it was like singing praises. And I'm not a singer. So it may not have been pretty, but I was like, I just had like butterflies in my stomach. Like, I was just so excited because I am honestly an entrepreneur at heart. I always have been since I was a kid, just like making bracelets, sewing like hats and selling hats and getting flyers out to the neighborhood and babysitting. Like, I was just always out being a little entrepreneur. So when I found this out, I was like, OMG, like, this is crazy. Like, this is for me. This is what I want to do. This is what I can do. This is so fun. And I loved helping people. So me paying it forward to people was huge. I was like, yes, I'm in. And honestly, I wanted a deeper purpose in life. I mean, I was working on my MBA. I was you know, at State Farm as a business analyst, and I liked my job, and I loved my boss, and I liked my coworkers. You know, I liked the MBA program, but I just didn't feel this deep passion or connection to it. So as I decided to dig deeper into Beachbody and to become an entrepreneur with Beachbody, I built lots of relationships with people. I just kept talking to people, and I kept sharing my journey with them and inspiring people. That's literally how I built my big purpose, and I built my big why. So let's talk about sharing your authentic self. So I said that I shared my journey. So you have to be authentic when you share that, right? I really didn't want people to know that I didn't have it all together, but one really important lesson that I learned as a Beachbody coach at one of our conferences in 2012 was that, number one, no one has it all together. Number two, you have to be vulnerable. You have to put yourself out there and share your story. Why? Because people connect with real and honest people. People are inspired by people who struggle and pull out of struggle. Okay? Everybody struggles. Nobody is perfect. So I never try to be perfect or to know it all, because I don't. I truly don't on social media. So I hope if you know me from social media that you're not sitting here thinking, well, you seem perfect online. Because, honestly, I really try hard to make sure that people see my vulnerabilities and see when I slip and see that I'm not the perfect eater, or that I don't always, do a ton of workouts, or, I'm not the fittest or the leanest person. When I honestly share my story and dig deep and share my heart, people respond to that, and it's always the right people. It's always the people that are attracted to my story, that relate and resonate with my story. And I'm getting way off time, you guys. I'm so sorry. I think I'm already 20 minutes in, so I apologize. Oh no, I'm only 13 minutes in. Okay, my wall clock is way off. I need to update that. Okay, so above all else, above everything you're going to learn in this webinar, in this presentation, being a Team Beachbody coach is first and foremost about paying it forward. It's about paying it forward. It's about helping other people live a more fulfilling life. So all of this stuff I'm going to tell you is really great, but being a Beachbody coach and being part of this community, number one thing we do is we pay it forward and we help other people. So if you can get behind that, you are going to love this company, because that's what we all strive to do. That's first and foremost what we all strive to do. That's my intention behind anything, whether it's me getting a customer or a client on board, or it's a new coach that's joining my team. My mission and my hope is that I can help them in some way, that I can pay it forward to them. So it's not about you, it's about the people that need your help. And it's really just about paying it forward to get people to join this movement. As a coach, the best thing I can do is I can help someone get results with a program as a client. And they see results and they feel really good, kind of like I did when I did P90X. And people are complimenting them and asking them what they're doing, and they're feeling really good. And all of a sudden it clicks with them, and they're like, man, I could be a coach. Like, I could do what you do, and I could be on your team. I could inspire people. I can pay it forward. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is no better feeling than paying it forward, than getting a text that just says, you have inspired me. You have inspired me to do something great in my life. Again, getting choked up. It's amazing. It's amazing to have that feeling, honestly. So this business, whether it's going to give me financial freedom or time freedom, it truly gives me purpose and passion to help other people. And I absolutely adore that. Okay, so you can find your tribe with this business. We have so many different events. We have local events. We have annual events. We get to travel. We make lifelong friendships. I have to say, I have made so many friends in this business, and every time there's an event where we get together, for me, for Adam and I, it's like a family reunion. Like, we're just like reunited with our people. We're like, you're our people. And it's so amazing to be surrounded by people that want to live a better life, that want to help others, that are super uplifting and positive. I mean, there is seriously no better feeling. No better feeling. So, oh, I think this is the wrong title. Sorry. But anyways, just forget that title. But I want to talk about how Beachbody is, it's not old school fitness. Like, this picture is hilarious, right? It's like, it's old school fitness. It's not at all. Like, we think about workout DVDs, and we'll talk a little bit about our products, but Team Beachbody creates at-home fitness programs. We have P90X, we have Insanity, we have T25, and we're going to talk about those here in a little bit. But when you think about workout DVDs, you think about maybe this picture here on the right. But honestly, Beachbody is so far from old school fitness. They have an amazing team of research and developers that are creating just these cutting edge products. They're always getting more knowledgeable about how our bodies react to different exercises and how they can get people the best results in the smallest amount of time. So the trend going on over the last year and a half with Beachbody workouts is keeping them under half an hour, which is awesome because honestly, we all live super busy lives, and working out for half an hour is something that anyone can do. Okay. Team Beachbody is also not old school network marketing. This is not Amway. This is not Avon. This is not Mary Kay. And I don't say that to bash those, because I'm not bashing those at all. I think that those are great opportunities for the right people. But you are here because you see something in Team Beachbody and you feel a connection to someone who invited you to this, or you feel a connection to Team Beachbody or to myself. So what differentiates us from other network marketing companies? Why are we so different? We're different because of the culture and community. So we create this amazing support system. When we bring clients on board, we support them. We put them in something called a challenge group, which I'm sure a lot of you have been in, which that is the fitness support groups that we run as coaches. We give our all to our customers, to our team. It's not like, hey, you signed up as a coach, good luck, go figure it out. Gosh, we have like some awesome training. We have Facebook team pages. We have this really great culture, and it's super positive and uplifting, just like I was talking about on the last slide. So this is a really cool slide, and this is a picture of a slide that I just got from a conference that I was at, a leadership conference that I was at last weekend. And the title says it all. The growth is epic. It truly is. The network growth, the Team Beachbody network, is epic. And the 6-year CAGR, which CAGR stands for compound annual growth rate. Compound annual growth rate, that's what it is 57%. So year after year after year, Beachbody is averaging a 57% increase in revenue. Just think about that for a second. What if your paycheck grew 57% every single year? I just want you to think about that. Take a second. What would that look like if your paycheck grew 57% every single year? Because I'm going to tell you something. My paycheck has probably grown 200% every single year. I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary. So the growth is epic, and people there's a shift going on right now. There's a shift going on where people are sick and tired of working at corporate America because corporations are strapping down on expenses, and they're cutting pensions, they're cutting retirement, and they're cutting salaries. People are sick of it, and they want to work for themselves, and they want to find something with purpose. They want to do something that is going to be for their future, not for someone else's future. Okay. So if you could be your own boss and give yourself a minimum of 57% annual raise, how would that look to you? Okay, so just think about that. It's quite an amazing number, and you know, from 2013 to 2014, the growth was actually 68%. So I guarantee the growth is going to be right around that for the next, you know, into 2015, if not higher. So if we take 550 million and increase that by 68%, you know, that's getting close to $1 billion just from the network alone. That doesn't include the infomercials and selling that they do that way, that Beachbody does that way. That's just from word of mouth. That's just from the network of Team Beachbody coaches. So again, it's not about the money. What this shows is the amount of people we are helping live a better life. Okay, it shows the growth in the network. It shows how many people we're reaching and sharing Shakeology with, which we'll talk about in a little bit. How many people we're reaching and sharing T25 to just get moving, to get people moving, to get them fit. Okay, this shows a lot, and it's just an incredible figure. And honestly, the growth is more than epic. It's really exponential. Okay, so just a few programs here. Some of my favorites. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit more about Shakeology here in another slide, but one of our newest programs is PIO. It's a zero impact workout, and it's based on Pilates and yoga, or it's inspired from Pilates and yoga, but it's extremely athletic. So you're doing lots of push-ups, lunges, squats, and you are getting ripped in plyo. It's amazing. No impact. So no jumping, none of that stuff. It's not cardio, but it's pretty intense. You're going to get a sweat. P90X3, one of my very favorite programs. I'm a big P90X girl, but P90X3 truly is an amazing program because it really takes what Tony did in the original P90X and puts it all into 30 minutes. They have learned a ton about the science of exercising and compounding moves and putting different moves together, and they are able to effectively do a workout for 30 minutes. And we got killer results. Adam and I got killer results with that program. 21-day fix, amazing program. It's 21 days. It's all about portion control. So you get these color-coded containers, and you get to fit food in the containers, and it teaches you exactly what to put in the containers and how many containers you should be eating every day. There's no guesswork. It tells you exactly what to do. And if you're like me, I eat well, but I overeat a lot. I just really like to eat. So being told what to eat and being very strict on that actually works really well for me. I don't really love doing it, but I do it. So that 21-day fix actually came out in February. And then T25 is like insanity for 25 minutes. Combat is like a kickboxing program. The Ultimate Reset is a 21-day whole food cleanse. So you can't work out while you do the 21-day reset, or I'm sorry, the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. That's a complete cleanse of your body. It's like insanity for your insides. It's something you should do every year. Of course, Insanity, you guys have heard of that, extreme HIIT training. Body Beast is strictly a bodybuilding program. It is for building massive amounts of muscle. So you can see we have something for everyone. We have a lot of other really super low impact workouts too. So there's really truly something for everyone in our product line, but not too many things that it's overwhelming. Okay, so Beachbody a lot of times will retire old programs and bring something new to replace them. So let's quickly talk about Shakeology and why I love it, and why so many people love it. I'm a holistic health coach. Like I was saying, I graduated from Institute of Integrative Nutrition. And if anybody has any questions about that, you can absolutely message me on Facebook or email me. But as a holistic health coach, we learn that you really should fuel your body with whole foods, not with processed foods. And ultimately, Shakeology is processed. It's made in a factory. However, Shakeology is made from all whole food ingredients. It's considered raw, and there's 70 ingredients in it that are whole food. They're all whole food. It's like 70 plus like whole food ingredients. It's like blueberries and spinach and goji berry and camu and lohang gao and all of these crazy superfoods that when I was studying as a holistic health coach, it's like, oh, you should have this superfood and this superfood. And every time they would list one off, I'd be like, oh, that's in Shakeology. Oh, yeah, that's in Shakeology. Oh, yeah, that's in Shakeology. And then it clicked. It's like, oh, man, Shakeology is really legit. Like Beachbody's really doing something right. Okay, so Shakeology is about $4 to $5 a serving, depending on what you mix with it. Depending if you buy it in a big bag or individual bags, whereas people say that it's expensive. Why do they say it's expensive? Because you have to buy it in a month supply at a time. You cannot buy one day at a time. So when you buy it one at a time, it's $130, but it breaks down to $4 to $5 a day. And when you look at that breakdown and you see what other meals are costing, because Shakeology is ultimately a meal replacement, it's actually, you're getting a lot for what you're paying for it. Considering if you go to a health food store and try and get all of those ingredients and try to put them in your shake and try to make it taste good, good luck to you. Honestly, it's not easy to get all of those ingredients. So whoever invited you to this call, if you're more interested in Shakeology and learning more about it, we can get you some ingredients lists, all that good stuff. But Shakeology is just, it's super legit. Like, it's a health food shake. I don't ever call it a weight loss shake. Yes, it can help you lose weight. It's not a protein shake. Yes, it has tons of protein in it, but ultimately it's a health food shake. It's to enhance your health. It's to give you more vitality. So who can be a coach? Anybody can be a coach. Marie, all of these coaches are on my team. So Marie, 50-something, small business owner, daycare provider. She's a mom, and her daughter's actually on our team. Her daughter's name is Sarah, and her daughter inspired her to join Team Beachbody. Erin, 20-something, full-time law student. Actually, Erin just graduated law school, And she's inspired to not be a lawyer and to pay it forward by being a Beachbody coach. But she has that law degree. Sometime maybe she'll be a lawyer. But she's really enjoying her time as a Beachbody coach, and she loves helping people and inspiring people. So that's what she's going to go with. Brian, 30-something, 9-to-5er. This is funny because this slide hasn't been updated for a couple months, but Brian actually just left her full-time job. She's a single mom of twins that are about 2 years old. They're super cute. I actually just got to see them the other day. And Brian is not a 9-to-5er anymore. She's now working part-time at a health food store because that's, more along the lines of what she wants to do. And then she's doing her Beachbody business. She's a Beachbody coach. It's pretty amazing. Mike, a 30-something personal trainer and gym owner, he is, helping his clients get better results by giving them at-home workout programs to do when they're not at the gym, and then obviously helping them supplement with Shakeology. So honestly, we have a very wide variety of coaches and who you are. I mean, anybody can be a coach. There's no restrictions, okay? You don't have to be an expert in anything. So what do they all have in common? They have in common the desire to be in the best health, to have the best health and best wellness. They're passionate about helping others. I mean, that's a common theme in all of this, right? Passionate about helping others. They're self-motivated and they're go-getters. They have the ability and willingness to learn from others. They're resourceful. They want this. They know their why. They have a very strong connection to why they're doing this. Okay. And they want income to come, to get them financial freedom and time freedom. Okay. So they have a strong desire to have that why, to be a little selfish and to say, I want this for myself. I'm going to work for it. And along the way, I'm going to help others. But ultimately, I'm going to give myself the life of my dreams. And there is nothing wrong with wanting that. So what do we do as coaches? We share our health and fitness journey on social media. You have to be proof the products work. So you have to use the products and you have to be passionate about them. You have to drink Shakeology every day if you want to know what it's going to do for you and your clients. If you're not drinking it, you're not going to be passionate or believe in it. So if you don't like Shakeology or you don't want to drink it, you're not going to be a good coach. I'm just going to tell you that right off the bat. We network with others and we invite them to join our team, just like I'm doing with you right now live. Just like someone invited you here. It's just as simple as asking a question. When coaches, when we see something in someone, and as you do this for a while, like I've been doing this for 3 years, and some of you on this call, I may be talking about right now, but when you meet someone and you truly see something in them, you see like a light, you see passion, you just see something special in them, that they may be a great coach. Why? Because you can just tell that they care about others and they want to pay it forward. You can tell that they just have something special. So we connect with people. I'm always connecting with people. That's just what I do. It's just natural. I remember one of Adam's friends that he was doing some work for. So Adam has the opportunity, to help me in the business, but also to kind of do some like pro bono sort of work for local artists around the area. And he was helping one of the local jewelers. And she was over hanging out with us, and we were just having a conversation, and she stopped and she looked at me and she goes, gosh, you just ask really good questions. And it just kind of hit me. I was like, oh, like I do? And then I thought about it and I'm like, well, that's what I do for a living. I talk to people. I ask questions. I want to know about them. I want to know if I can help them in some way. So that's just what I do. I connect with people. That's what you're going to do as a coach. And if that scares you a little bit and makes you feel like, oh gosh, that's way out of my comfort zone, that's okay. It's not like I was good at this right out of the, right away. I mean, it takes practice and you're going to get it. And when you're passionate, it's that passion is going to flow through. When you have the right intentions, it's going to flow through. When you genuinely want to help people, people are going to know that. Okay. We obviously run online accountability groups, which means we run online support groups for our clients and for our coaches. And then of course we recruit coaches. That's what I'm saying. ask others to join us. We're recruiters, and recruiting is kind of exciting. It's kind of fun. I like it. I enjoy it. like I said, excuse me, I like chatting with people. I like learning about people. I like learning how I can help people. Okay, so how do coaches make money? We get direct sales when we sell, say, a P90X program or a 21-day fixed program. We get a direct commission for that. We also get a team cycle bonus, which is called passive income. It's residual income, right? So that's income that you're mentoring your coaches to build their own business, and you are benefiting from that based on what they're doing. So what they're selling, what they're purchasing. So it's really based on how many people you and your team can help. It grows exponentially. And your paycheck truly is reflective of how many people you're helping, how many lives are you touching. And these are just some average incomes. High earnings, average earnings, and this is old. This is a really old chart. I don't even know if they haven't updated one of this, but it would probably be a lot higher, honestly. So yeah, it's pretty amazing to see these numbers, and these are annual. These are annual numbers. So what's the investment to start? I mean, honestly, as a time investment into your own business, what you put in is what you're going to get back. So you have to decide what works for yourself and your family and your other priorities. But I always recommend, like, hey, let's start with 30 minutes to an hour a day. So minimum, minimum 3 to 4 hours a week. And as far as the monetary investment, your initial investment to join our team is going to be $140 up to $305. Now, that is going to actually get you a Beachbody program and Shakeology. So it's not like you're not getting anything for that. That's not just money that you're paying in for no reason. That's actual, like, products you're buying and Shakeology you're getting. So if you already have a program or you're already getting Shakeology and you're already a customer, you still get this package because you have the ability to get a different program to try something else new. And then you can get a different flavor of Shakeology, or you can get individual packets to give out as samples or to sell to people, as like a weekly stock or a weekly supply for them to try it before they buy it. As a coach, you're going to have a monthly fee of $15.95, and then you are going to be encouraged to drink Shakeology every month, like every day, right? And get Shakeology every month. So Shakeology HD or Shakeology Home Direct is what that stands for, is $97. So your monthly cost going forward is about $115. And you're not required to stay on Shakeology Home Direct, but if you are going to be passionate and believe in this business, you need to be drinking Shakeology. I mean, it's really part of this. If you want to help others and believe in the product and show them what Shakeology can do, you have to be doing it yourself. So first 60 days as a coach, I am here to help you. So we have a lot of new coach apprenticeships. We have some 30-day ones. I personally have a 21-day targeted accountability group, like mentorship with me. It's 21 days. Some of the coaches on my team run 30-day new coach apprenticeship groups to talk about how to get on social media, how to find out how to share your story, just learning about the business basics. My coach apprenticeship, or what I call Rock the Basics, is 21 days. It's 3 weeks. And it's all video training with me, so you get to see my face every day and connect with me every day. And of course, if you're my personally sponsored coach, you're going to get one-on-one mentorship with me. You are going to get one-on-one mentorship with whatever coach you join who's ever invited you to this opportunity. So I just have to brag on my team a little bit. My team is called Team Triceps, and that's because my last name is Tri. And a dear friend of mine who has passed away started calling me Triceps, and that's kind of where the name came from. So my team is really awesome. Like, we have well over 10 coaches that are in the top 2% of this company. So you are going to be surrounded by some major rock stars. And of course, you get corporate training and events. So there is a huge need for you. because the US and Canadian population and Latin American population are not getting healthier on their own. They need your help. We need your help spreading this word. I can only reach and help so many people, so we need more people to spread it forward. And this is a really, and pay it forward. This is a really important time of the year, because you coming on board now, you're going to have a good 3 months to get settled in, to learn about the business. And for those of you that may be listening to the recording, right now is September 25th, 2014, just FYI. So the next 3 months, you get settled in, you get to learn about the business, and what happens? New Year's comes, and that is when so many people are ready to say yes. A lot of times, people aren't always very ready to say yes. It's just really hard to commit to a new and healthy lifestyle, to a change. But when New Year's comes around, people are ready to say yes. So if you are on the team, you're feeling solid, you're feeling well equipped, you are going to see your business really explode and grow come New Year's. So it's a really great time to start right now. I mean, right now is an amazing time to jump on board. So time to invest. I want you to be an investor. And I am way over time. I'm really sorry, you guys, but I'm almost done. Okay, so I have a story quickly to tell you. My dad the other day was asking me, so when am I going to be able to invest in Beachbody? Like, when are they going to be publicly traded? And you know what? They're not. You can be an investor in Beachbody by being a coach and by paying it forward. You can be an investor in Beachbody by joining this mission and building your business. If you want to make some money because you see the growth and you're like, wow, I have this investor business mind, I want to get a piece of that pie, you join our mission and you help us end the trend. You build your business, and you will get a piece of this pie. So I'm going to tell you some cool stats. 220,000 coaches right now, as of this week, September 25th. It is projected to grow to 1 million coaches in the next 1 to 2 years. Okay, so just think about that growth. That is pretty insanely ridiculous how much it's going to grow in the continental U.S. and Canada. Just the U.S. and Canada. So it's growing like mad. It's growing like crazy, and we want you to be a part of it. Like, why wouldn't you be a part of it? I mean, if helping people is what you're passionate about, like, you're going to love this. Like, you are going to want to be a part of this amazing mission. We are the first responders to helping people get healthy and fit. Beachbody's goal. So this year alone, Beachbody, the network, and the infomercial business together are going to make a combined revenue of about $1 billion. Okay. So that right now is about 1/18 of the fitness industry revenue. Okay. Because the fitness industry revenue, the entire fitness industry, is $18 billion. Beachbody wants to be pulling 1/3 of the fitness industry revenue with Beachbody. Excuse me. Got choked up on that because it's like so crazy. That's a pretty audacious goal, right? But we have some pretty amazing people with Team Beachbody that are pretty empowered to pay it forward and to live their best life. So I have no doubt that's going to happen. So you remember that slide, that growth slide before, you were seeing that CAGR go up 57% average over each year. What if you had stocks in the stock market that were growing 57% every single year? You'd probably be making shitloads of money, right? Excuse my language, but you'd probably be making a lot of money. Joining this and having a mission and having a purpose and putting people first and paying it forward first, Beachbody is going to reward you financially. They are going to reward you significantly if you put in the work and you help lots of people. Okay, so you don't even have to help lots of people. You can just help some people and they're still going to reward you financially. So here's the thing. It's not about the money, but man, the money gives you options and it gives you freedom and it gives you the ability to live the life of your dreams, to stay home with your kids. You know, I don't know if Adam and I want to have kids. I mean, honestly, we kind of go back and forth because we love to travel and we love our freedom. But if we do ever have kids, I want to be home with them. I want to not struggle with the rise and grind with the daily, you know, get all this stuff together and get to school, get to work, and never have time with my kids. I want to be with my family. Don't you want that? That's why the financial part of this, the financial freedom part of this is really important, because it truly gives us freedom to live the life we want to live. So I'm inviting you to be an investor in our business and join our team. So let's talk. Next steps. Send me an email, send me a Facebook message, or get with the person who invited you to this webinar. Talk to them. Talk with your significant other. Talk with your family. See if they'll support you. And if they won't, they'll come on board eventually, I promise. But I really want you to think, I want you to dream big. What do you really want out of your life? And what do you see? What does financial freedom look to you? What does time freedom look like to you? What does travel freedom look like to you? Where would you go? What would you do if you never had to worry about money? I mean, that's a pretty loaded question. What if you never had to worry about money? The sky's the limit, right? There's no limitations. That's truly possible with network marketing, and especially with Beachbody, with programs and products that you can truly get behind and believe in and change people's lives. So we don't have time for questions, but I'm going to stop sharing and just kind of see you guys here before I wrap it up. But, you know, thanks again for being on. I truly appreciate you taking the time to get on this call and be here. I know I went over. Darn it. I tried to stay in time frame. I'll work on that. But anyways, I just truly thank you for allowing me to share this. I feel like it really is my mission to share my lifestyle and to inspire others to live a similar lifestyle, because I know what it's done for me. I know what it's done for my relationships. I'm just a much happier, free person. And, you know, happiness doesn't come from what you do, but man, when you have a career with purpose and passion, you can truly feel so much better about what you're doing and paying it forward in your life. So again, I invite you all to become investors and join our team. So hopefully we'll talk to you soon. See you on the team page soon. And I hope you all have a great night and a great weekend. Thanks again for being on. Bye-bye.